Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Squeeze. Brian Farr here, VP of Stock Analytics with Stock Dads. Hope everyone's doing well. It's been a hot minute since I last talked to you. I apologize. There's just been a lot going on in my neck of the woods, from moving to anniversary, getting sick, etc. Just a whole lot of personal stuff to deal with. But you know what? We're here. We're back. We're moved. Hey, it's good to be alive. So welcome back. Today, a lot, actually not a lot did happen in the market today. Today is Tuesday, March the 19th. You know what? The market did experience a little bit of a slow start, but eventually got things going, reaching fresh highs, because why not? We did see some broad sector strength, most notably in the energy sector and industrials. The tech stocks, especially large caps such as Apple and Microsoft, both bounced back after initial declines. In fact, we even played Apple today, and we'll get a breakdown of that. We played Apple and Amazon today. Tomorrow, we have a big day tomorrow with the Federal Reserve and the highly anticipated commentary from Chairman Powell with his press conference. Now, keep in mind, the Fed statement will come out at 2 o'clock. We are not expecting any kind of rate hike tomorrow. So it's going to come down to what the remarks from Powell is going to be. Remember, we've already had some key inflationary data last week with the CPI and PPI data, all which came in a little bit higher than expected, although the market has kind of turned a blind eye to those readings. So we'll see what happens there. But overall, we definitely want to keep in mind that the market is anticipating at least 3 to 4 cuts, and that is down from the prior anticipation of about 6 cuts throughout 2024. Remember, we were expecting our first rate hike in March, in this month, but now that has been definitely pushed back later on into the year. And I'm curious to know what y'all think. Do you think, are we going to see some rate cuts this year, or do you think the Fed is going to wait until next year before we start get going? Remember, inflation has been sticky, and we've gotten to see that with the data sets that we've been given recently. But all in all, treasury yields today dipped. Gold prices also fell today. The dollar rose, and oil prices and energy, of course, took the charge today. In economic data today, we did get some housing starts, which exceeded expectations, both in single-family and multi-family starts. Bitcoin, a little bit of a notable drop, just having a little bit of pullback, and we can probably take a dive in that as well. XPing's revenue beat expectations. Bitcoin having a little bit of a drop, and we've seen some developments in software and semiconductors, specifically with SMCI selling up to 2 million shares, so a little bit of dilution there, so pullback there. And also we've gotten day 2 of NVIDIA's announcement at its GTC event and all that good stuff. So that's our snapshot of the market today. Let's get into the nitty gritty and pull up some charts. This is your Daily Squeeze. All right, let's just jump into things here. This is a comparison chart on TradingView. The yellow line is the Dow, the dark blue line is the SPY, the light blue line there is the IWM, and the orange line there is the NASDAQ. As you can see, the Dow led the charge today, pushing things higher, up about 0.6%. The SPY did end up closing green, up 2.8%. And the IWM and Qs, a little bit of a soft ending there. But as you can see, we started the day a little bit rough, but eventually we just had this nice little march in the afternoon session. I do want to bring up a few of our day trades today, all of which were pretty simple. Starting out the day, we took Amazon calls The 175 calls on this opening range breakout, we actually had some relative strength here to get things going. We hit both of our fib extension targets. We took those from $1.88 all the way to about $2.30. So congrats on that. Our second day trade today was Microsoft. We took the 420 call from 415 all the way to about 455. We hit both fib extension targets. Pretty good scenario there. Again, this was just all basic day trading stuff. We had a nice opening range breakout. We held the opening range on the breakout. We had decent trend alignment and a positive thrust in the morning. So all good ingredients there to make positive trades. Our final trade of the day came with Apple. Apple definitely relative strength again. Big tech, Apple leading the way. Good opening range breakout. You got a little bit of a bull flag here. We hit both fib extensions, and our third target was the daily 21 EMA right here, highlighted right here. This white line is the daily 21 EMA laid out on the 15-minute chart. And, you know, that was a pretty important level, and that's where I took out the remainder there. I ended up taking those from $3.25 all the way to $4.20. So all in all, 3 for 3 today. That's pretty good. As far as swing trades go, I'm still holding some Berkshire Bert B cons going into the FOMC meeting. They haven't quite hit our target yet, but they are definitely getting close. Our main target is going to be about the 415 area. We hit about 412 and some change, but looking for 415, and then ultimately for the runners all the way back up to fresh lifetime highs. I'm not looking at adding any kind of new swings right now until we get over Powell and FOMC, in case we get, you know, some jitters or maybe some change in momentum as far as things go. But as you know, there are some names that I am looking at, and one of them is a little bit of a boring name, Procter and Gamble, holding steady at this 161, 162 level. If we can break out of this, then I am looking for a move all the way up to lifetime highs at about 165. Looking at the trend and structure of everything, we have positive structure on the weekly, positive structure on the daily, and positive structure on the hourly. Now I'm just going to look at my indicators here. We have positive trend alignment on all time frames, and we also have bullish thrust on the daily as well. So all in all, we got some pretty good ingredients here going into this next earnings report next month. So we want to pay attention to that. And I'm also definitely paying attention. Maybe a swing trade in Microsoft is in order. No doubt about that. I mean, we had a pretty good swing day trade on it, and now I'm just looking to possibly get into a new swing trade here if we can continue to break out above this prior lifetime high at about 421, and then I'm looking for a move back to 427 and 433, 434 lifetime highs within the coming days or so. All in all, a pretty fantastic day across the board. I know everybody has had a pretty good day. You know what? Tomorrow we got FOMC. We need to practice some sort of patience there and see what the remarks are going to be. No doubt about that. But all in all, just be patient. It's a hurry up and wait mode ahead of Powell and the Fed decision. So, all right. Good job today, guys. Hope everyone's having a good year so far as we are getting into the mid of the second quarter and all that kind of good stuff. So let's keep it up. Let's keep up the momentum. Also, we have an free options course starting tomorrow. We're going to start with the basics with calls and puts. So definitely sign up for that if you haven't. We've already had a substantial amount of people sign up for that. And, you know, if you're new to options, this is going to be something that you want to take advantage of. I'm going to be teaching the first 3 classes, and then Max is going to finish things off by getting into the more advanced situations with spreads and selling premium. So you definitely don't want to miss that. It's a big awesome opportunity. If you even if you're not new to options, it's a good way to brush up on the information and all that kind of good stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Sign up below, and we'll keep at it, guys. So have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.